Hello and welcome back to what I believe will be the final installment of this series. I just want to say a quick thanks to if anybody is watching this and and has got this far. I just want to thank you for your time. Obviously, it's never easy creating these videos, certainly as a new creator like myself. And this series has been particularly poor in terms of views. So, if you are here, I do appreciate your time. Thank you for the seconds or minutes that you may spare watching this video. Um, so yeah, I just want to say thanks to that. Obviously, like I said, it's a little disappointing in terms of the views that we've got on this series. I don't totally understand why. I guess I'm maybe just not that good. So what I'm going to go through today is just a quick farm tour, and I'm going to take you through just what we've got going on. I'm about 170 hours into this save, quite a lot. And as you can see, I now have some horses. They are honestly not worth the time. Yeah, I gave that a go. Didn't really work. So we have a wonderful new house up here with some trees around, which I quite like. Um, we have a nice. In fact, why don't we take a horse and have a little run around? It's the only good thing about it. The daily riding on these things are just so painful. I don't think you actually need to do it every day, but it is what it is. So, heading down into the farm. So we have I guess you call that a shed, um, up here for our harvester. We have a couple of harvesters. We've got some sheep and some goats with our goat milk. We have a clothing factory here now with a little truck. We have some cows on the left-hand side. A nice little dairy for our milk. Some greenhouses over to the right. A silo. I went for the old-fashioned barn just because I think it looks more authentic. Like I did have sheds up here originally, which worked, but I don't know. It kind of feels like cheating when you put sheds up rather than barns because they're less function, a bit less functional, I guess. But because you got to really reverse things in and out. Um, but I like it. I wish the top floor was more functional. Like I think what might be a good thing would be if they put like that made that into like a silo. Like if I just run to the front here quickly. Um, See, there's like a crane thing at the top of the barn there. If you had that as like a pipe where you could like load things and unload it, I think it would just make it like way more functional, like way better. Um, and that's the majority of the farm in terms of the buildings. Now I've been going with cotton, obviously. You see our clothes. And soybeans has been the predominant production. Heading over here, I've got my silage and my hay and my seeds and my straw for the TMR production for the cows. This middle field, it's not actually a field, I just left it, it's just grass, just to create that. So we've got all of our grass equipment here. We have the windrow, the baler, the tedder, and the grass cutter. So that's been set up here. So I think it looks pretty good. Cotton in the last field, in those two fields. We have oats in this middle field here, just because we need it for the horses. We don't really need it, but I figured why not. I did do barley for 1 year, which had double the yield. So I guess if I was doing it to sell, that's probably what I would go for between like the old grains. Um, and then these other three fields are soybeans. So as you can see, we've got a few more tractors kicking about. The Valtra kept coming up as a discounted option, and I like it is a modded one. I like the fact that you can um, customize them into different colors. I think it adds a bit more flavor because it is kind of boring otherwise. Although I do like the regular equipment, but yeah, after you've done a couple of playthroughs and played as many hours as I have, it's kind of boring. Um, we're gonna head up onto this field here. I'm obviously seeding it. Um, because my favorite part of this playthrough has been so I have up there another Baltra which I customized, and also I ended up buying a modded cedar just because it was discounted, I think, but also you can customize it. So I created a disco rig. I don't think that's an actual term in farming, if I'm honest, but I just love the color of it. So this is what we've got going on up here. We have our disco rig that does all of our seating for us. Look how good that looks. Look how good that looks. I'm a big fan. I'm a really big fan of that. So, and that's kind of where we are. I think in terms of numbers, profit from this farm, I think I probably clear on $1 million a year now. The soybeans are like 400 and something thousand. I then get another 380 from the clothes and another couple hundred from the dairy stuff. So I can kind of buy what I want. So when I get to this point, I get kind of bored because there's not a lot else you can do really, unless you want to change production, which I could, but as no one's really watching this, there's not really a lot of point if I'm not enjoying it anymore. So I did one more customizable. I got another new tractor over here, the Des Hertz, which is it's the Lamborghini tractor from Clarkson's farm. Believe it or not, I know it says Lamborghini on his thing, but it's actually one of these. I believe a lot of the horsepower doesn't quite match up, but this is definitely the brand. I got this because it's 63 miles an hour. The horsepower is pretty lame. It's like 280 or something, but that's what that's what we have. And that's where we are. So a quick one today, I guess. And again, thank you if you've made it this far. Like I said, the viewing's been pretty poor on this one. It's probably my fault, but I don't really understand what to do to make it better. So if you are one of the very few, you'll be 100% of my audience, no doubt. So thank you for that. And I'm going to leave it there. If you have made it this far and you want to see me carry on with this, I could want to see me expand it. I'm happy to do so. I just need a bit of direction in terms of what I should do because I've kind of done everything I need to be honest. I don't, like I say, I'm earning enough money now to pretty much buy whatever I want. Like this tractor was just like an impulse buy. I went to repair another one and decided to buy this one just because why not? Um, so yeah, um, I'm going to leave it there. So I think that's going to be the end of this series. Um, thanks to everybody that watched. If you've made it to this part of the video, which is the end, you are the very first person in the series to watch a video the whole way through. So for that, I am truly thankful. If you make your own videos and you want to take a look at one, please do leave a link in the description. I'm happy to have a look at those and see how other people do create these videos. I'm always interested in that kind of stuff. And I'll do all the liking and subscribing and all that stuff with it. So yeah, let me know. Like I said, thanks very much. I probably should have tidied everything up so everything looked neat and tidy and put away before I did this. But honestly, I've kind of lost all hope in this series. So I'm going to leave it there. Um, I might do another playthrough in the Farming Sim. Like I do really enjoy this game, but it just seems like I just can't really get anything going in terms of content-wise with it. So we might have to leave it here. So on that lovely note, I will catch you guys when I see you guys. I'm hoping to be back with a new series at some point, whether that be in this game or the next one. I'll probably decide in the next week or so. I have time for one more series before I move on to other things. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like the designs of my tractors. I'm a big fan of them. Let me know if you have any advice. Hope you all take care and stay safe and all that stuff. And I'll catch you when I catch you.